go, homie. You ready?
Yeah, what is up?
Let's go.
Dude,
Hey,
got like a mohawk.
What kind of dog is that, Phoebe?
Hairless dog.
That gray coloration with the red spotting on it, what is that called?
This one here?
Yeah.
Just blotched.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've seen enough dog world, naturally, Mother Nature.
All right, we're over here with Genetic Genesis, and I had to pull this one out and take a look here. So this is going to be your Wookiee spot nose yellow belly. It is also het for clowns, so it's probably just a little brighter than normal, but I had to ask him if I could pull it out just to kind of see some of the example. Will you open this up for me a little bit and show him the belly? Now, this is going to be...
Got all that checkerding.
Yeah, so that's going to be from like a lot of the yellow belly stuff, but just a super, super awesome animal with Wookiee and spot nose being a lilac. That's cool, guys.
Sure. Aha.
Hey, can we please go to Tinley?
Are we there yet?
Here we go. All right, here we are with the legendary Dave Kaufman. Dave, where
Yes.
are you going to be at after Tinley?
So I'll get home about 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Then I edit this video and upload it on Monday. And then 4 a.m. Tuesday morning, I have to be at the airport because I'm going to Dominica, which is in the West Indies, to find the clouded boa. Then I get back from that and I go to South Africa. So yeah.
I wish you'd try to do a little bit more.
You know what? I just get bored really easy.
I get it. Hey, have a great Tinley, boss.
Thank
We'll
you,
see
brother.
you,
Good
dude.
seeing
Be
you.
safe. He's got that nod for Steve, but I saw him reach for me. So he's showing me the variant from like firing up and firing down. And you're telling me this is the same animal.
Same man.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you for helping out. Babies, the Indians and Sri Lankans they kind of have the, wow. Yeah. Wow. Black pastel, banana, lace, cypress, pos, yellow belly. Holy cow.
But it's really fun to watch them.
Oh, yeah. This is just
And at that point,
amazing.
they're old enough to breed. You make more with them,
And here we go, coming around with the Godfather and MJ hanging out. We got Troy over here, best dressed balls. Hey, hey, hey! All right, Amy, so what did you pick up here, out here at Tinley?
I know that I have my basins, but this girl is just a huge wild-caught northern. They've actually had her for 2 years, and now she's going to come and live at the Happy Basins Jungle Room.
She cannot wait for you to love on her and get some of that shed off.
She is going to love our rain chamber and the vines. She's going to feel just like she's in the wild again.
That is so awesome. I'm so glad I got to see Amy Yay! All right, guys, have a great show.
We will see you.
Because sometimes the greatest gift is not rushing in. I just know to hit some hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for your wallet first before hitting the drive-thru. $6.
Sorry for the wallets. I changed them. Here's Clifford. 40. Ooh, buy Centennial.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. What's going on?
I struggle to figure out how much to feed her because
So here we are, guys, over at 402 Exotics, and tell everybody what you've got right here with this.
This is a tiger striped crested. And it's high pattern and a high white. It does not have lily white in it. It's just natural coloring that literally brings out this nice white that is on him.
What a smoker. That is awesome, guys. Oh, I love you for doing that, dude. That couldn't have gone better. That's it, guys. Peace. I'm out. We got Royal X Reptiles over here. We're gonna slide in real quick, and we gotta get this guy on. What's up, man? Check out this outfit, dude. You got it going on today, don't you, brother?
Heck yeah, man.
Heck yeah, man. You guys having a good time at Tinley?
Heck yeah.
That's what's up, guys.
No, absolutely not. Green species right there. No, they're cool. One day. Look at that face. I don't think you could ever get mad at that face.
Your conversation.
So I've never played. Yeah, I'm afraid of cameras. I don't know if I ever told you this. It's the closure bottom.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah,
I knew
yeah,
this.
yeah.
My brain wasn't processing for
Yeah, it's just a board. I found it outside in the dumpster.
I was like, yeah, it's good comedy. Whatever's happening.
It's a paddle.
You're gonna be so famous,
With
Brian.
it after?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm into that.
That's French, right?
Yes, yes. It means shh.
Cool.
I feel like it's long. That's my side. So I got stuff there. This side. There we go.
One. Oh yeah.
Over here, Eric, 100 Sherry.
I wish you guys were all up here with us, but here we
200
are.
Eric, 225 Sherry, looking for 250. 250. 250 Sherry, looking for 300. 300. 300 once, twice. So, Sherry, 250, thank you very much. Okay, is it a say something? 1,500, Doug Barr. Des, 1,700. Todd Goodman wants to say something. 2,000, Todd Goodman. Timberline. Sea Serpents, 2,500. Doug Barr, 3,000. 4,100. 160 right there. Looking for 170, all the way in the back, 170, looking for 180. 180, 180, ship your reptiles. 200, 200, 200. What's up, you like Chris? He said, I modeled for it, I'm gonna buy it. I need $200. 200. Who's my two? Chewy? You're bidding, Chewy bidding. $200, I need $225.
This is for all of you dreamers out there. Sit back, relax, open up your minds, and get ready to feel the vibes.
We're at Tinley. But wait, it gets even better than that.
So who's our guest tonight, man?
Man, y'all know this mug as the General, Steve, Aria, the man. This is your boy. Come on in, bro. From the show, man. Yes. Welcome to the show, man.
Mate, I we brought me on. Thank you for coming on.
What's up?
What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Steve from a Reptile I Am. We're coming at you live and hot from Tinley Park, guys. We got the USARK auction busting off in the other room. Look at this. This is some fatty cake stuff. You don't know nothing about that, man. You guys got to get out here to be about here. So what are we doing, fellas?
Oh,
what's up,
man.
Steve?
You, bro. So we do have events tonight. So we're gonna be off by 9, and we're gonna ask all the folks that are watching tonight. Go ahead and put #Dreamers over on Fat Man's channel, so y'all can let them know you guys are watching that too.
Also, Steve, this is our other co-host, Mike Duvall from Morph Avenue. Mike,
you already know what it is, Mike. You already know what it is, brother. Yes.
I'd be there. My wife just got out of the hospital today, last minute, so just kind of sticking around here. But in October, I will be there.
Yeah. So, sorry, Mike. It's a little hard for us to hear you with all the background noise. So
that's okay.
I don't know if Sean has anything prepared.
Oh, for Steve?
Yeah.
Well, I sure don't have anything prepared, so this is gonna be good.
I don't do any prep, but I was gonna let Brian go ahead. If you had any questions for him, I was gonna go ahead and.
Oh, you got time to you already know.
Oh,
okay.
Buckle up, guys. Right. There is a checklist.
So, Steve.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I got nervous. Okay. I think I'm ready now.
What are some of the most rewarding aspects of running ARIA, especially in connecting with the reptile enthusiasts?
Okay, dude. This is an absolute no-brainer, especially with the fact of where we are right now, guys. Okay, so I get blessed with the aspect of
he's getting
some of the animals that aren't open to the general public and stuff to touch and do things like that. I feel so blessed to get the opportunity to be able to film some of these animals, and the way that the vendors and the overall community respond to. They say my energy, right? Yeah, that it's contagious.
It is.
Dude, that's all I've ever wanted to do was just, I want to be a part of the animals, guys. As cheesy as that answer is, that's just being 100 for real. So that's the best part, is being able to be able to go a little bit behind the scenes versus what you'd ever get at a pet store.
Okay, and what strategies have you found most effective in engaging and growing your audience on social media?
Staying engaged, making sure that you're true to the things that you say, especially so that's almost a double-edged sword, because there are a lot of people that can hide on social media, and they're also not here with us right now, guys.
Yes.
So if you're trying to do some sort of social media presence, you need to stay true to self and true to your brand. So don't talk out of pocket or out of the side of your neck about something that, if you go in the field, you need to stand on what you say and what you represent. you can hurt yourself really bad by trying to overstep your bounds, in my opinion. So I try to keep everything as positive as I can.
Yes.
I try not to choose sides in a world right now that is very political in the reptiles. We're not going to get into that, but it doesn't make it not true. And it's hard to stay neutral, and I don't know.
It's hard to get out of politics in a world like
It is. It really is. It is. But that's not what we're doing. But there's a reason I had to say that. For those that know,
Most
man,
definitely.
I'm sorry, and those that don't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So the next question I have
Yeah.
is, what has been the most challenging aspects of building ARIA and the community you have created? Because you have created a really big, really strong community on social media and just following let's say the ARIA strong all day long.
So this is a double-edged sword too. The most difficult part of it for me is because I like to be out on the scene. I don't just want to be on social media. I want to connect with the people that I've only met a couple times here or there, or maybe I've never met you and we're friends on social media for a year. I like this. Yes. This is this is different when you're side by side with people. Yeah. That's also the hardest thing for me because, as you guys know, my wife, the first lady, she can't be here with me. This has always been something we've done together. So the hardest part for me is leaving my people to come out and do what I feel like I'm most passionate about. Now, I will say this though, I have an amazing partner because she's the one she helps push and drive me. Because honestly, guys, it gets tiring.
It does.
It gets tiring jumping around. And, I'm a human being too, and there is a level of gas.
It does have a gas tank.
Yes. And
it ran out last night.
When it's empty, and I need about 25 minutes, and then we're back in. But so that's for me. I think the answer for most reptile people or reptile keepers, depending on your age and if you have a family, I think the hardest part is maintaining and taking care of your collection properly. I think there's a lot to be said for doing things appropriately. Not just once a week cleaning. Every bin should be slid open at minimum once a day.
If not once a week, at least.
Well,
I mean, if you're that lazy.
So, making sure you're staying on top of it. And that's actually the hardest part of all of it is just the daily maintenance of the animal, period.
All right. And what core values do you try to live by?
I mean, we kind of did that here just a second ago, and we didn't know that because the answers were prepped. But stay true to self, and just stay loyal to your words or whatever. If you say it, stand on it. Mean what you say. And I don't think people do that very often. Sometimes I can rub people the wrong way. I do a lot of mentoring, not just on the breeding side, but business and things like that for a lot of people.
Right. All right. And if you watch the podcast, my last question is usually a little bit more lighthearted, more fun, but he's always fun, guys. All right. So if you can transform into any reptile for 24 hours, what one would you choose and how would you take over the world?
Okay. Sidebar question. What if it is a made-up reptile?
It could be made up.
Okay, I just posted here like 4 days ago. It's AI-generated gorilla beast, and I would take either one of those, and neither of them had a name. There is something in that. Maybe we can share it or whatever. But they were just grizzly bear ogres, and I would choose one of them. I would choose one of them because it's like it's a no-brainer. If you see them, it's like it's.
Well, that's about all I got for you, Steve. So if you want to go on.
Mike, I'm going to get your questions, man. I'm going to sit right here and I'll pitch them over to him. All right. So just give me your question and we'll go from there.
All right. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike's beating on me now.
All right, what's up, Steve? I want to shout out to your wife, Jen, and also Scooter.
Hey,
I don't
much
know if they're
love,
watching
dude.
or
I
not,
appreciate
but,
that.
Any chance I get, I can, especially Scooter right now, and stuff like that. But what made you want to get into reptiles and and stuff like that?
So, I mean, I didn't know it was called herping. I thought it was like called summertime and being down at the creek and stuff. So I've always been into that sort of stuff. Not so much for the keeping aspect, but I did like to get something, observe it for a day or two and let it go and just see what I can learn from things like that.
Right.
And it just kind of evolved from there into the ball pythons is really what started it. I got into the craze and it blossomed from there. It opened up a whole different world of animals I didn't even know existed, Mike. I didn't even know reptile things were a show 10 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So that also kind of goes to show anybody that's doing shows or promotions, because I have 3 shows that run through my hometown and I never knew about that ever. We got to do better as a whole, guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because it all starts somewhere and you don't know. It could be the next general buying their first snake.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, that is true. Let's go. You've been to a lot of shows. When you chose your displays, what was one things that you were really looking forward to, like making it really pop? Was it the lighting? Was it the displays? And that general question.
Sure. So first and foremost, I think that's an amazing question, Mike, because that's something that I go over a lot with people at the shows that I'm attending. If they ask me, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I will say this, that is your storefront. Okay, so whatever people would do if they were setting up a brick and mortar building, that should be the level of love and respect that you put into your displays, your backdrops, and things like that, because that is your brand, that is your image, and without that, what are we doing? So, I think it's really important. Now, as for what I did, all of those things, Mike, and I went with Next Level Displays because it covered all the aspects of what you were just asking. As for, breakdown, convenience on the displays, just accordions, the lights, and then it also has the option for heat. I found that really important because, as you know, SJS travels to a lot of shows. We've been to a bunch of shows together. Oh, yeah. And not all of the shows have electricity, or something may happen and there was supposed to be electricity and then you get there and there's not. So you never know. But if there is the opportunity to give them some heat, it's never a bad idea to run it that direction. So I went for the overall convenience, and I was also nervous. I'm not a very big guy. I needed something nice and compact because I didn't want to make a whole bunch of trips back and forth to the car. And if I have to put my lights outside of the box, I'm probably going to break them, guys. Let's just be realistic. So with everything I said, it is one of the more expensive routes that I found. I will tell you that for people that are watching, it is not 100% necessary. That is just the route that I went and the reasons that I did. I've seen people be extremely successful with regular 4 to 5 acrylics on a table that aren't heated. So to each their own, but that was the direction I went. So that's how I had to answer the question.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I have still trying to make a big decision on my displays. I mean, I have a few acrylic displays right now from Next Level, but I'm kind of weighing my options with that. And then just one more question I have. A lot of times you'll see people at the shows, they'll be sitting on the phone behind the table, not want to interact with the people. I feel that would be like kind of if you don't want to interact with the people and engage with the people, it's like, what's to some people, what are they doing there?
Yeah, it's an enormous turn off, and it's a double-edged sword, because a lot of times now there could be an emergency with a child or something like that. So it depends on, they could actually be on a call. If they're sitting there playing solitaire or spades or something like that, they're disengaged from their overall investment, and honestly, they could be disrespecting their own company if you want to look at it that way.
All right. Well, all right, Mike. Thank you for those
no
questions for Steve here.
Steve, we appreciate
I'm
you
gonna
coming
go ahead.
on.
Hey, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys. You guys need me for anything, dude, you know how to get a hold of me. Sean, Brian, you know the same thing, dude.
Of course. Oh, I got
a couple questions. Well, we ain't done. We ain't done. Look,
No, we're just trying to fix the camera.
Look, I'm here to bring the big wood, fellas. This is what I'm here for, dude.
Because we still got that one.
Yeah, okay.
Popping off.
I don't know what's
So some people may or may not know, Steve and I actually rode up here and did our little road trip together to Tinley. And I had some prepared questions I was going to ask him, but after getting to know him a little bit better, my questioning changed.
Damn.
First question.
Oh my God, Sean, here we go. He heard some stuff.
My first question to you is, someone who comes from your background, without getting too far into it.
Sure.
We just hit the weeds on the edge of the woods.
Got you. It's all good.
I
had a capricious use, guys.
How did you find it in yourself to find the testicular fortitude? Oh, that's a big ass.
I can't even believe you just used that word. Yes. I use that word all the time, guys, and I got that from original WWF, like in 86 and 87.
Same here.
Oh, look at the testicular fortitude on that man. Okay, let's go. You dialed me in now.
So, what? Explain, because some of these people out here are like me.
Well, you threw me off. Say it again. Right. Ask me again. The testicular fortitude. That was on point, but we
know where you came from a little bit, right?
Sure.
How do you find it to be that far into a hole and find light at the end, bro? Break it down, man, because there are guys out here that are on the fucking edge right now. Excuse me. They're on the edge, bro. They think they can't do it no more. The ball pythons aren't working. The cresties don't work it out. Like, there's a lot of people on that spot. But you've been there. And now look where you are now. You're not 6 feet on the ground. You're not in a jail cell.
Yeah, Steve, he got motivation.
Wife and kids. So tell
people. I wished I had an easy answer for that. Because the honesty is, guys, I don't have the foggiest idea.
Wow.
Really? I mean, because it really starts with, I had gone down a nasty barrel, guys. I had done my fair share of narcotics or whatnot, and got into my my problems as a youth, and I had to erase everything.
Right.
I moved. I met Jenny. We bailed out. But unfortunately, we came back to where I was originally from. So there was still really current problems that I was still battling. But I kind of went into hiding. I was so afraid that I was going to get scooped back up into that world of violence and drugs and stuff that I was just afraid of it. I did a little bit of time, and I was so afraid that I was going to screw myself, because time and time again, I had proved that that's what was going to happen. And that was everybody around me telling me that's who I was. Don't listen to what other people say. You know who you are. That's one thing. Don't listen to the narrative of who other people say you are, especially on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially. there is no problem, then that means you've got to go the other.
You ain't finding the light.
And you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to find something that's more important.
Now, during those times, who did you find as like your biggest support or your biggest like person to explain?
Oh, Jenny.
The first lady.
Yep.
Jenny.
Yep.
Absolutely,
100%.
hands down. And with that being said, we transformed each other though. That's what really made it work. And we were both so young, guys. Me and Jenny have been together for, I think, like 20 years, boys.
Wow.
That's I mean, almost, you know, manslaughter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Like,
Jenny.
I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah.
People do a lot of things in 20 years, but here's the other thing. It hadn't always been great. And times get tough, and sometimes it feels like you're falling out of love, and you just have to know that that's your rock. And when things get the lowest, it may be the only person that you have is the person that you look and see sitting right next to you. And as long as you have one, you're pretty good. You're pretty good.
Yeah, you step back and take a deep breath and start, you know.
Question for you. So you got the kids, you got the reptiles. Boy, you got a lot of reptiles. How do you find time to balance life with your family and your reptiles? I will say again, you have a lot of reptiles.
Yes, right. So, and this is the closing question, right?
Yep.
Life is reptiles. Peace, I'm out. So here we are, just the calm before the storm. So we'll kind of slide through and show some of the animals before we can't get up to the tables exactly. As you can see, it's been a good show. This first starter table, we're pretty dry on that, so that's always good to see.
Yeah, I know. Scaleless. Oh, you can. Oh, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I tried to make a move on it, and this was just one of the more coveted things in the room, and it was not intended to live in ARIA. But look at this thing. First of all, what a wicked cool piece of wood to start with.
Right. So it's useless for you. I have it in there.
Typically use that dry paper towels. There is a little residue, but it's too nice.
Hey guys, here we are at Tinley. We got Unk here, and he wanted to tell you guys.
I want to say something to the family over there. First lady, miss you and love you. Scooter, I hope you feel better.
That's fine. Thank you.
See you next time. Levi, keep up all the stuff you're doing, man. I learn a lot from you, kid.
Much love. Hey, peace.
And he's off.
Next. Justin, do you want something?
Yeah, he does.
better get in there.
Is that it? All right. Who has not grabbed one yet? Raise your hand, be honest.
Yeah, you better get in there. I'm
You
not
gotta
even
pick.
playing. No, get in there. There's all sorts of good stuff. Sometimes you just got to stick in.
That didn't happen.
We did not make it to the front door.
All right, sister. Close them. Reach for it. Reach for it. What's up? Hi, Vanessa.
Oh, sorry.
What'd you get? You were being so polite about not thinking you got picked. Good job! Great job! There you go! Come here! Faster! All right, that's for you. Wow. Give him close, Amelia. Give him close. Tighter. Tighter. What did you say? You can open it now. Okay, do it. Good job, girls. You're doing a great job this weekend. Doing the thing. We started to talk. We're going to be back there. We're going to drop off. There's reach. Oh, bitch you. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Thank you. Cute.
We're coming down to the nitty gritty on the bag. And then it's just time to fly.
You just said gritty.
5, maybe 10 kids. Look at the snuggles. We love snuggles.
Oh, you got me watching it too. I was like, ha ha ha. I had both.
We get to fight. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
Bam.
Thank you. Tell him thank you. Tell him thank you. Tell him that it's all his fault. Thank you. I blame him.
To USARK, anybody can enter. 50-50 raffle.
Thank you. Whoa. Ready? Oh, I see 2.
Last little final lap here. I heard that. There we go. It's the man.
Yeah, that's a large one. There's a smaller one, yeah.
Thanks for watching, friends of ARIA. Be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell for future content. Welcome to the revolution. Welcome to the Army.